We packing somebody up tonight. Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat packing the air. We about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe. You already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the tray, yes and no. Friends and the foes, the butlers and the heroes. You can feel it in your soul. The win the ring is the goal. But if somebody need to go, we be sure to let you know. Going hard for my dogs is an everyday thing. Like Jimmy down the lane of 13 off the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes. Going hard for the team. Going down in the basement. It's going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off. Going down in the basement. Going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off.
What's going on, everybody? What's happening, bitches? Yo, for the first time ever, everybody in here, all 216 of y'all, welcome to the motherfucking basement, ladies and gentlemen, on the Basement Sports Network. Yo, we really appreciate all the love, all the support that we've got leading up to this moment of us launching our own program. Before we get into all that, we got to clean up. We got to do some housekeeping first. This shit would not have been possible without the time that we spent over at 5 Reasons. We don't want nobody to believe that there's no beef or nothing like that. We absolutely love the people over there at 5 Reasons. They gave us our shot. They taught us how to do this, and I appreciate everybody over there. So shout out to Ethan, Greg, Brady, Ricky, goddamn Jonathan Rumlicon, my boy Gadiel Cartagena,
the Alex Toledo,
goddamn Sean Rochester, Tony Schwartz. I say his name, fuck it, you know what I mean? But shout out to the entire cast of characters over there at the 5 Reasons Sports Network. We appreciate y'all. But we are over here. It is time for us to pop our shit our way. So, first thing we want to talk about is, oh my God, not the basement. Oh my God, can I get y'all autographs? No, ho. But first of all, we got to talk about some more housekeeping things before we get into like the basketball shit and all that. This is a new network. We don't have super chat yet. No, Ron Thug already asking. There is no super chat yet, but the way that you can help us out is by visiting our website. That's www.thebasementsportsnetwork.com, and you can donate through there. We have an option for you to donate. The link is I don't know if the link is in here. We're working with people that's producers. Oh, we got another panelist. My guy, straight from the Kane gang, my boy Bryan.
What's up?
Yo,
what's going on?
So yeah, if you guys want to help us donate or whatever, y'all go to our website www.thebasementsports.network.com, and then y'all click that donate button, and you can do everything else from there. One more thing, we are accepting sponsors. You know what I mean? Like, I know this is a long intro, but it's the first video. We are accepting sponsors. So if you want to sponsor the basement, make sure you give Adam Borai at Adam M. Borai, or you can yes, indeed. Smash that like button. We need that for this algorithm. Smash that like button, run these subscriptions up, and make sure y'all leave us a comment. All that's help. We need everything we can get. We got 350 already. I love y'all motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. But yes, if you want to help sponsor the basement, then message Adam Embarai or message the Basement Sports In or Basement Sports In on Twitter. And then we can kind of go ahead and get that set up. We got flexible packages. We already got one sponsor. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. We ain't gonna tell y'all who it is yet, because it ain't started yet, but we already got one. So we appreciate our primary sponsor. We'll let y'all know who that is at a later date. Fuck all that. It's time to get to the getting. The people are here for a certain reason. It's time to give it to them. Let's talk this ball talk. So first thing on the agenda. I know we wanted to talk about KD first, Borai, but let's move this on because we just had some breaking news a few seconds ago. The man DeAndre Ayton signed an offer sheet, and then that offer sheet was matched by the Phoenix Suns. Adam, tell us what the implications of that is.
Sure. So Phoenix matching, we didn't expect Phoenix to match this offer at all. That's the first thing. Second of all, if they did match, we expected it to take a few days. Shout out to Tiffany Meeks. So Phoenix signing means DeAndre Ayton can't get traded till January 15th. Even more than that, DeAndre Ayton can't get traded to the Indiana Pacers for an entire year. So I kind of feel bad for the Pacers. They waived 3 guys and waited weeks in order to get DeAndre Ayton on their roster. And within a day of signing this massive deal, which would have been the biggest offer sheet in Indiana Pacers history, they lost them within the same day. So they must have gotten bad info from someone, or there was some sort of miscommunication, and Phoenix signed that offer sheet, matched it. He's staying there. He's staying in Arizona. But this does mean that Robert Sarver, owner of the Phoenix Suns, has a large bill that he's going to have to pay. And Sarver doesn't like paying money. So maybe this rethinks the approach with Kevin Durant. If they do end up getting Kevin Durant, well, I know we'll talk about it in a bit. That salary is huge. So that's something to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted you to get that implication because that's directly where I was going. I was going to ask nobody else about that. I want to know, about how this makes you feel about our chances of getting Kevin Durant. We're just going to go around the horn, so we're going to start with my boy Threat. Oh, wait a minute. I'm being disrespectful. I did not introduce this panel that most of y'all know and love, but we got one member who y'all don't know nothing about. So shout out to the members of the panel. We got my boy, Mr. Adam Borai, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Adam Borai, y'all know why he's here. The Source God, a.k.a. the Shadow GM of 5 Reasons Sports. We got the girl Jess, new member of the basement. She we call her the administrator. Jess is out here to do everything that we don't know how to do ourselves. So we gonna thank Jess.
Don't want to do.
Don't want to do, but thank you, Jess, for pulling up. Jess gonna be on plenty of streams. She also gonna help us with kind of like the business side of what we trying to do. And of course, y'all knew the basement wouldn't be right without all them boys. The members of the Kane Gang, baby. We got my boy Threat. We got my boy Kendale. We got my boy Bryan. And we got the boy TJ down there. So, yeah, let's get back to the conversation. Threat, bro, let's start with you. Now that we know that things have become a lot easier for the Heat to acquire Kevin Durant, how do you feel personally about the Heat's chances of acquiring him now that DeAndre's back in Phoenix?
I tweeted this out a couple of days ago, man, and I'm just going to double back to it right now. I said it's a little doom and gloom on Heat Twitter. Everybody was like, you know what I'm saying? It's not looking likely when a lot of them reports was running out. And I was like, I don't know. Something about that Ayton thing got me feeling a little on edge. Got me, you know what I'm saying? Not all the way in, not all the way out. But reports today, man, I'm liking what I'm seeing for the Heat. That's a major grab. That's a major play. I'm definitely excited, man. I definitely feel like Pat Riley is having a legacy off season right now. In my, you know what I'm saying, in my narrative that I'm going to push, in my agenda that I'm going to push. It's definitely a legendary off season for him right now. So let's see what he gonna end up doing. But the boy is feeling a little optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I was on the cliff. I ain't gonna lie, I was on the edge of the cliff just last week, but they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, resurrect the boy and bring me back to life. So we'll see what happens, but I'm definitely optimistic right now after these reports.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't know who put that comment on right now, but that should let y'all know how the boy is moving out here now. It's just a little sneak peek. This is the first episode. We're a little rusty. We apologize.
You don't know who put that comment up?
You said what now?
No.
If it was you, we ain't giving you credit for it.
No.
But
go ahead, Kim.
Yeah, you know, it definitely is a legacy. I'm hiding behind this B over here. I like that better. It's a legacy off season for me because I am number one in the Pat Riley slander club. You know what I'm saying? I got a Supreme pack of raw papers from Amazon, King Pat. And I'm ready to roll Pat up and I'll smoke them. You know what I'm saying? Sleepy Pat, wake up. I don't care about we ain't got enough. Motherfucker, you said there are obstacles, but there are none. So, hey, man, that boy Welch, he gonna your ass.
He's an op, bro. Like, he fought.
Op for sure.
Bro, go ahead, bro.
But yeah, I'm kind of with Threat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. the Heat, you know what I'm saying? We ain't seen that Tyler extension yet. I done heard Big Andy say a couple things, you know what I'm saying? Big Andy said something about Magic 35, and it's the Heat's 35th season, and it's just like Ayton signed the extension. So is it like, is the stars aligning? Is some space racism working in the favor of the Heat Nation? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but them motherfuckers better try and they better deliver, because if not, hey man, pack team. Hey, like I said, town hall spaces immediately, my brother. We bringing pitchforks. You know what I'm
State of
saying?
emergency. Oh, for sure. TJ, my brother, go ahead.
Hey, man.
Yo, fuck you, bro. Not
That's
you,
crazy.
This, bro. No, bro. But TJ, go ahead, man. How this shit got you feeling right now?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's been real quiet on the Heat front, man. I don't want to talk no ball. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't care. I don't want to hear about Summer League, nothing, because I ain't been hearing nothing but silence. We got Caleb Martin back. The brick was increasing a little bit. Then they re-signed. Before they re-signed Dwayne Dedman, and my God. And we bringing back all these people, and that's cool and all, but I'm looking for some moves. I need to see something. I'm desperate for anything. I need some life, and this is nice. Y'all see the man, Kevin Evander Durant. He's coming to South Beach, ladies and gentlemen. But seriously, like, the DeAndre Ayton news is big. That gives us some type of life. Hopefully, the Nets won't do something cruddy and not send Kevin Durant where he want to go. We was on that list, and typically the list gets you at least a little bit of clout. So I don't know. Things are looking up. I'm getting excited about the Heat again. Something about them stars, like Kendall said, they aligning. But we thought the stars was aligning in the playoffs for them to get to the finals, and we see what happened there. So I'm not getting myself too hyped up. I'm not getting disappointed if I don't got some type of arachnid. I don't care if it's a tarantula, if it's a spider. I'm better get some 8-legged insect on my roster, because if not, Pat Riley, I'm pulling up to your crib. I don't care what kind of security you got. I don't care about your gates. I'm pulling up with the tone and I'm letting the chopper ring. So you better get something on my roster.
Facts. I'm with that. Jess, I know you thought I was coming to you, but I'll be damned if you go before a black man on this show. Go ahead, Bryan. Get your shit off about this.
Yeah, so I already got the
basement.
retirement home picked out. I got the nursing staff picked out. You know, Pat Riley. Look, this DeAndre Ayton news it's huge, right? Like, obviously, it takes, in my opinion, Phoenix out the running for a minute, but Kevin Durant still is not on the Miami Heat roster. So until that happens, listen, I'm looking at New Orleans still. I'm looking at the Warriors, because apparently Seth's been talking to KD. We know they won 2 championships together. Like, you know, you're looking at Wiseman, Moody, Kuminga, Picks, Andrew Wiggins. That's a nice package. We know that the Raptors are still out there. We don't know. So, like I said, until it happens, you got to show me. You got to show me, Pat. You got to show me, Andy, whoever else is in the front office. Like, I'm a man of science. I need evidence. I need proof. And right now, the proof is we running it back, and we're going to be a first-round exit. So until then,
Right, bro. You can't never just get with the positivity train, bro. Like, you can't just never keep the momentum going, bro.
He's positive for himself. He said the Warriors. He wants another parade for him. That's what he wants.
Absolutely.
Hey, those San Francisco parades are nice. I'm not gonna lie. So
it
could be another one with Kevin Durant on the boat on the float again.
Jess, newest member to the basement, first time on stream. The people don't know you at all. Do not embarrass Adam Borai here, because he was your cosign. So
I got you.
No, not me.
I'm not gonna do. I was talking to the people. I'm not gonna do any formal introduction. I'm Jess. That's all you got to know. I'm gonna bring a little more doom and cynicism to this, because I like to go through life, you know, with a low bar, get less disappointed, lower expectations. Although I love Riley, I do believe in the man. I'm still holding out hope for him. Mainly Ellisberg. I really think it's Ellisberg behind the wheel, but people have differing opinions about that. But, you know, I've been going back and forth, you know, about would I rather have KD? Would I rather have Mitchell if all of them are an option? it's sounding like everything's going to require a third or even a fourth team. So I think it comes down to the willingness of these other teams and, what they want to try to put together and negotiate. We talked about this on Spaces last night a little too, but, I don't know. We're not in these front offices, so we don't know how much they're actually, giving a shit about where do these guys want to go. We see these articles and we're like, oh, KD, we're like his second or we're his top two choices between Phoenix and whatever. But I don't know. To me, that's like false hope because at the end of the day, if they don't care where these guys want to go, then we're out of luck. So, I'm cautiously optimistic. That's how I like to be in general. I would love KD. I think they're two different, not completely, they're both scorers, but different players that would be on the team. You have Donovan, who's more of a slasher, and you have KD, who can stretch the floor a little more. So I don't know. I'd take either of them at this point, but we'll get into Donovan personally a little later, I'm sure. But that's where I'm at.
You know what, Jess? That's not bad. I ain't gonna lie. I just like Adam, I was praying on your downfall for your first answer, bro. But that wasn't bad.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
We support each other here. Like,
go team,
my boy! Live from the front lines, the general, ladies and gentlemen, Ariel Attias with the shittiest Wi-Fi in all of Miami right now. You not saying nothing. You on mute. You moving slow, bro. Shit is
Ariel
ugly.
needs a hotspot.
He needs to get the fuck off the screen and stop putting him on here. Like
he tried to bring out that Atari and do a stream.
Who is putting him on here? Like, take him off. He doesn't work. Stop. You're messing up the street. But yeah, people, Ariel alive. Apparently, we didn't know either, bro. He just showed up at our doorstep. But yeah, I think just kind of alluded to something that I wanted to get to in terms of like what does your preference look like now in terms of with the news with Ayton, KD seems a little bit more accessible. What's your preference right now? You preferring going all in for Spider, who seems to be getting close to talks with New York, or prefer to go after KD? Bryan, we're gonna start with you this time, bro.
I mean, my preference is the top 25 NBA player of all time. Like that's Kevin Durant. But my whole things have been from the jump. Like obviously, if you could get either, like if you had to pick one, it's KD. But I still feel like you got the staff to go for both. Like I feel like if you have the assets for KD, you have the assets for Donovan Mitchell. If you don't have the assets for Donovan Mitchell or the connections with the team to get the picks to move for Donovan Mitchell, you don't have that shit for KD either. So I'm like, it's kind of like an all or nothing thing for me. Like I don't know. We see all these Knicks rumors, and I'm like, all right, well, if you can't beat a Knicks package for Donovan Mitchell, how am I going to believe that you can get KD? But hey, push for both until both front offices block every single burner phone you got. We do need something. Like at this point, I'm not picky. Kevin Durant, Donovan Mitchell, Kyrie Irving, some other 4-star that they got out the blue. Like I don't care. I cannot go through this next season watching Tyler Hero take 25 shots a game. So I'm good. Either one, I'm chill.
Fuck that shit. I ain't got to wear it no more, bro. Like I'm that's the thing that I'm happiest about in this whole thing. I don't have to wear that fucker ever again. And I promise you I won't. I can guarantee y'all I will never wear a Tyler Hero jersey again, bro. Never. I'm sorry. But yeah, Jess, you just talked. We're skipping your ass. TJ, we're going to you. What's your preference, bro?
I mean, from a team building perspective, bring me the Spider because the boy is 25 and he can help you. That's crazy. He can help you now and he can help you when Jimmy finally retires and you got Donovan and Bam. Like that's a good pairing to build a team around. But it's Kevin Evander Durant. I don't care if this man is 75 years old. He is Kevin Evander Durant, and I need him on my roster. So it's going to be Kevin over anybody until further notice. Until Kevin is not available any longer, it's Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Kendall?
You know me, I always talk about the recipes on Coach Spo's cookbook. Them shits are very limited. He can only make one meal, and that man is very talented. But the ingredients that has forces this man to make chicken parm out of chicken shit. Hey man, I know he tired of eating that shit. But yeah, get him some talent. Honestly, preference. I ain't finna hold you. Hey, like Siobhan said in the comment, bring me Peasy. Bring me Peasy. You know what I'm saying? beggars can't be choosers, but if I got an option, bitch, you bring me Peasy. Cause Peasy get busy out there. You get going like this, and in his business. And that boy is all world. No flaws in his game. So fuck it. He just what we need. And he'll just take us. I would pencil us in as the number one team in the East, like in terms of getting to the finals. Like that'll be my bet and favorite, like easy. With Spider, I feel like we'll be third, fairly behind the Bucks and the Celtics.
Really?
Yeah, I think we would. Just from a pure like betting standpoint, like top to bottom, I think they will put us they'll put us third.
That's fair. Let me give you a little pushback on that. If do you see them as do you see them as like a distant third?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, like a third with
I just think it'll just be like
done.
Out of respect for what the Boston Celtics did, we have to do it, put it together. You know what I'm saying? With the Master Chef, they'll cook it up. I don't see no problem in that. But if you put Evander Evangelist, the Demon Slayer, Kevin Durant on this team, bro, there's no way that you can't put us right there number one.
No, for sure. Threat, what's your preference, my boy?
That's crazy.
No, I'm gonna keep it a bean.
I hate
man.
this motherfucker, bro. Like,
oh Lord.
God.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, man. Fuck what these boys talking about, man. I do not agree with none of these niggas at all. 0%. Bring me Donovan Mitchell, and I'm gonna say bring me Donovan because of one reason and one reason only. The longevity, the long haul, and that's the reason for me, dog. This offseason has been a Hell in a Cell match. I've been putting a figure 4. It's been like sex, and then she gets up and walks away. She comes back, she gets up. I can't do this offseason shit again like this. And that's exactly what's going to happen with old ass KD. We will be in the championship contention for, the first 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be great. But then it's what happens afterwards with the Jimmys and the KDs when they both, up and go. I need them 2 building blocks, dog. What's up?
Let me push back on that.
Go ahead.
Mean, say if Spider go to New York, we get KD. It ain't guaranteed he's signing an extension.
Oh, you don't believe in the Godfather, brother?
No, I'm saying it ain't guaranteed that he's signing an extension in New York.
Donovan still got years left on his deal.
Yeah, he still got. Yeah, so it's like if we ride out the KD, who knows? You know what I'm saying?
You
Donovan, an unrestricted free agent.
That is definitely a fact, but I just feel like we definitely championship bound with the addition. So anything about an extension. Go ahead. Yeah.
When you first started, you said longevity. I just got to ask you, my brother, because I am God's favorite. It's funny these comments pop up. I was just about to ask you. I'm God's favorite, and I don't even know. But do you got time on your hands or time on your side? You here for a good time or a long time?
I'm here for both, my brother. Both.
Okay, all right.
Both of them things. But yeah,
I think you kind of speaking to that bridge. Like what you're talking about is the fact that it was a similar conversation that we was having with BI last year, where it was like he's young enough to match Bam's timeline, but he's talented enough to match Jimmy's. So it's not like Donovan can't help us win a championship right now. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish cooking before I throw this bitch to Brian.
Oh no, that's the last thing I gotta say, man. This offseason has not been fun for me just because it's been a roller coaster, and I just don't want to go through the process again. I'd rather have them 2 building blocks locked in, and then we go from there. Once KD gone, we gonna have to do that whole thing all over again, find that extra piece to pair with Bam, and then that third guy. I'd rather have that second guy already here, and then we go get that third guy later. That's the only reason why I want Mitch over KD. Obviously, KD's the better player, but it's just long haul for me. I'm looking at it from, the long haul. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, I think you make some valid points. I don't know. I'll give mine last because this is like picking between the last 2 motherfuckers out there on the basketball court, and I don't want neither one of these hoes. But we're gonna let Jess go before Adam because I pray on his downfall for longer. Go ahead, Jess.
I'm gonna keep mine real short, sweet, simple. You guys have heard this a million times. You're probably tired of it. I'm going to keep pushing my agenda about I'm going to take my man who is 6'10" over the man who is 6'1" because I think that we have a height deficiency on this team. I understand that might not be what we should be basing it off of. I'll forget the 2 rings, the 4 scoring titles, whatever else KD has. I want him. If he averages 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds, whatever it is, it's more than Mitchell. I'll take that. I really, really think we're lacking in that department. I'll take that. I love Mitchell. My mind is not totally made up, but I've just been struggling with this height thing. And I think putting another 6'1" guy on our team, I don't know. But that's not to discredit Mitchell. I love him. Whoever we can end up getting, I'm not going to be mad. I want one of them. I hope it's not neither of them, but let's see.
Crazy how she went straight for the heights of Kings, man. Y'all short Kings, man. Short Kings, man.
We're losing out here.
Matter too. Not on this team.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. That Kyle Lowry, Donovan Mitchell backcourt make my chest hurt, bro. Like that's disgusting.
Oh no, in this narrative, Kyle going somewhere. He can't stay here.
Oh yeah.
In my narrative, he going somewhere.
In that narrative,
I hope so. Don't get me wrong. I don't want the man here, but it ain't looking like he in the package. So
hey, pack K. Michelle Lowry ass up, please, immediately.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm torn too, but I think I'm leaning more so towards the Durant crowd. I'm giving my opinion now because Adam is probably not going to answer the question. He's going to take the conversation in a different direction anyway. It's just kind of what he does. But yeah, I think I would prefer Durant. It's more polished talent. I like you guys were mentioning. It's nothing against him, but like Siobhan said in the comments, this window is very tiny. Like, we don't know how long we got it. We got to go for it now. I'm going after Durant. I want the most experienced champion. Let's get it done with him. Borai, try and answer the question that we just talked about and then not answer it and go in whatever direction you're going to go in.
I'm going to answer it straight up. Give me Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
Before anyone else, give me Donovan Mitchell. He's my number one target. I've wanted him for years, and I would want him over Kevin Durant simply for 3 reasons. Number one, he's going to be a cheaper player to attain than Kevin Durant will be. Number 2, he's 10 years younger. And number 3, I don't care if they win. I mean, obviously, I do care if they win a championship or not. But this season, if you put Bam and Donovan Mitchell on the same roster, no more whale hunting. You're good. You're set for the next 10 years. The franchise is set. You don't need draft picks. You have Bam, Donovan Mitchell. Jimmy is playing, to his level. And then when he leaves, now you have the cap space to go after a third guy. But you have your 2 main stars for the next 10 years in those 2. And they're exciting, unreal players to watch. So give me Donovan Mitchell. Kevin Durant is the more likely one. And that's through information, but at the same time, just looking through the media and what the media is spewing out right now. Kevin Durant is more likely than Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, the Jazz want draft picks, and the Jazz are going to get that. New York is in the lead. I know Shams just said 2 to 3 weeks. I think this is going to be sooner, more like a week, maybe less. And I think that whenever Danny Ainge gets on the phone and says somebody's available, typically a trade is completed within a week for that player. So I think the Donovan Mitchell thing with New York, Shams doesn't tweet out the whole thing about New York without suggesting that a trade is closer, something's actually happening. So it's disappointing that Donovan might not be an option for very much longer, because if Donovan gets traded to the Knicks, the cost for Kevin Durant just goes up again. But I don't know how. I don't understand how Kevin Durant is more likely than Donovan Mitchell, because the cost would be so much more. And I think regardless, if the Heat want to go after either one of those 2, Kyle Lowry needs to be sent to another team. You do not have enough assets. If, let's say, you're making a trade for Donovan Mitchell right now, you have 2 to 3 first-round picks. I'm going to say 3 for the sake of just saying it, because they can easily get up to 3 first-round picks to trade with OKC. Getting 4, 5, 6 firsts, you need to trade other players. Max Strus, I think, has the value of a first-round pick right now, a late first from a contender. Kyle Lowry has a very small market. And I think if you concentrate that market, like the Dallas Mavericks, for instance, you can get a Kyle Lowry deal into some sort of asset that helps you get Donovan Mitchell. Same with Kevin Durant. I don't think the Nets would want Kyle Lowry, but someone else would. And I think if you get a first-round pick for Kyle Lowry and you reroute that to wherever you're going, that's a deal that's worth doing. So I think Kyle Lowry, if the Heat are looking to pull off one of these big moves, Kyle Lowry is going to be involved, especially with the Donovan Mitchell one, because they don't have the assets to compete with New York. And we hope that the Utah Jazz like Tyler Hero more than they like Quentin Grimes and 6 first-round picks, whatever it may be. But they're working on both fronts, both of them at the same time. I know there was some pushback on that in the spaces last night, but they're working on both. It's just tough to see how they're going to come up with a package for Donovan Mitchell while they're pursuing the KD side of things first.
Yeah. So really quick to your Kyle Lowry point, do you think Kyle Lowry would be would a signal be Kyle Lowry's move before, or would it be like one giant package?
No, it'll all be at the same time. The Heat are not ever going to risk a single move happening without the other move being completed. I know my good friend Alex Toledo from the 5 Reasons Sports Network, he mentioned to me earlier today, why wouldn't the Heat make a trade with the Thunder now to unlock the pick? I mean, regardless, they're going to use it for maybe Donovan Mitchell or Kevin Durant. A simple solution would be, okay, 2 second-round picks and a player, I don't know, Yurt goes to the Thunder. The Thunder unlock the Heat's pick. Now you have 3 picks to trade. Why don't the Heat do that now? Well, why would they do that now if they're not going to use those picks in a trade? You don't want to do that unless you have a deal ready and available. You don't want to give up your assets, 2 second-round picks, or you don't want to give up a player if you don't have the full picture, the full deal ready to go. So if the Heat are going to make a move, the very first thing you're going to see from someone in the media is going to be the Heat are finalizing a deal for Donovan Mitchell, for Kevin Durant. And the news about a Kyle Lowry or Duncan or whatever is going to come out like hours later. Maybe within an hour, but it's going to come out after.
No, for sure. I saw a comment earlier about the number of views not matching the number of likes. Come on now. Everybody in here watching live right now, y'all got to do us a favor and leave us a like, leave us a comment. Y'all got to help us beat this YouTube algorithm. We are going to get lost in the shuffle early on if y'all don't help the boys out. So y'all can't give us no super chat money right now. So I'll let it slide until we get to these 1,000 views, 1,000 subscribers and watch out. But y'all got to repay me with these likes and these subscribes. Like, I need that number up there. We got to get to
45 watching, 234 on the likes.
We got the donos on the website.
Oh, yeah, I forgot already. But yeah, y'all can donate if y'all want to on the website, but we know how many people like to interact with the super chat. But go to the website, thebasementsportsnetwork.com. I'm thinking about something entirely different, bro. And hit that dono button. Donation. I am fucked up out here, bro. I'm excited. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm really excited. First stream in a long time. Like, new network. I'm overwhelmed, guys. I'm full of emotion right now. You know what I mean? I might tear up. I'm lying. But let's talk about Kyrie a little bit. Because now we already knew that he was goddamn third on the pecking order of people that we was looking at. But is Kyrie, like, even in your mind at this point, TJ? Like, are you still thinking about them potentially going out there and getting Kyrie?
Brother, I'm praying if they get anybody. Mike Muscala is on my mind. You know, Ed Davis is on my mind. Anybody that is anybody other than what we had last year is on my mind. So Kyrie, third eye Kyle, whatever you want to call him, man, part-time Kyle, he's on my mind too, bro. I need something on this roster. I need something interesting because I can't take it. I can't take this roster being run back as is, bro. So yeah, I'm in on Kyrie. I'm in on anybody we can get.
For sure. Kendall?
You already know what it is, man. Hell yeah, they better go get that nigga. Fuck what they talking about. I don't give a fuck about no vaccines, no Maxines, no taxines. Look, bro, the man is talented, bro. Like, there's nothing that you can push back to say don't get Kyrie. Because if you say he destroys teams, bitch, is Heat culture. Is it Uchiwali or is it one mic, my nigga? Pick a side. You can't be dabbing your toe in the water and not trying to jump in the deep end. If you're trying to win, you can't be pussy. You got to take chances.
DeMarco.
And he the cheapest, bro. Like, you could possibly get this man without giving up Tyler Zero. So it's like, why not do that? You feel me? Like, I don't like pussies. And if they don't go after Kyrie, they gonna show me that they pussy. Just turn the camera off because she pussy. But it's cool though. Y'all gotta go after Kyrie Irving because that man is too great to be playing these type of games, man. It is what it is. And if you don't like it in the comments, fuck you. And I don't care.
Tell you. Oh, wait, now my boy was moving, and they done seen him enough times. Like, we got to stop teasing him, bro. Y'all see my dog drinking water on his cell phone, the Master General Attias himself. My boy, try and give us something. See if you can talk. Can you hear me?
Are y'all talking to me?
Hey,
what's up?
Live from the Canadian barracks, ladies and gentlemen. We got my boy Ariel Attias in here.
I'm in Miami, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
That
bro.
boy is in the barracks of war.
I'm telling you, on the front lines out here. Nah, any thoughts on what we've been talking? You've been in the background the whole time. Any thoughts on any of the conversations that we've had so far?
Yeah, you guys sound like you're in a fishbowl, but it's probably on my end, so I don't really know. Ask me a question and I'll give you an answer.
How does DeAndre Ayton being signed to that max offer sheet make you feel about our chances of getting Kevin Durant?
I mean, the obvious answer is it makes their chances better, right? Like, that's one of the pieces that Phoenix could have used, whether or not it was going to end up in Brooklyn. Like, they could have probably moved DeAndre Ayton to whatever team you recoup assets, and then you send it to Brooklyn. And I don't like them not matching. I mean, them not being able to use him in a deal now changes their offer substantially. Now it really just comes down to, like, are the Nets motivated to make that deal right now? How willing are they to kind of wait it out and see if shut up, Leia, to see if how willing are they to kind of wait it out and see if they can get a better offer as the season goes along. And if not, man, like if they're willing to make the deal now, then it really feels like Miami's got the best offer. Listen, I know you're not inside me. I'm inside Miami. I'm having trouble concentrating. But other than that, the short answer is it makes the Heat in a prime.
What the fuck?
Position.
Oh, y'all starting off.
Hold on. Can we talk for a second? Can you put that picture back up, please? 1 second here. Adam, put that back up. I need to talk. Royal, can you explain to me? I need an answer and I can't get an answer. What is with the suspenders and the basketball shorts? Is that a new thing? Because I might start doing it. I just need to know.
No, okay, so check me out. This was the day after my brother's wedding.
So you didn't change, is what you're saying.
I did change. I just kept wearing the suspenders because I didn't give them back to Men's Warehouse. I still have those suspenders. I stole them from Men's Warehouse because if you pay $200 for a rental, then
I'm leaving here with something.
Hey, what Denzel said?
What Denzel? Hey, I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something. And so that's what happened. I took them suspenders from Men's Warehouse and I wore them bitches. I'm not that's $200 suspenders right there. You wear them with anything.
Okay. No, I appreciate the game. I never thought of it that way. So next time I go to a wedding, I will probably do the same thing. Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Give a nigga an inch, he take a motherfucking mile.
Bro, they wasn't finna get me for my 200 balls again. Everything back. Bitch, I almost kept the jacket, the vest. The vest was a little snug though, so I couldn't.
Hey, bro, that's just like me when you go into like a fast food spot or a Starbucks. Bitch, I'm taking all your napkins.
I'm taking it.
Bitch, I'm packing them napkins out. Bitch, I'm thick. 2 handfuls. Both in the bag. Fuck you.
Me. Fuck is you 10 minutes. But no, let's get back to the basketball talk because I don't think we let Ariel even get started properly.
I don't remember. What were we talking about?
We're talking about Kevin Durant and the chances of us getting improved. Well, we were talking about Kyrie before, but with Ariel, we were talking about Kevin Durant and the chances being improved because of DeAndre Ayton. Don't try and correct me on this.
Miami's a front runner, I'd say.
So I mean, the short answer.
Y'all be quiet. I'm disciplining Jess right now in the basement.
Go ahead, buddy.
Don't correct me. Don't correct me, bro. Not in public, bro. Don't even do it in private. To be honest with you, you know why? Okay, this is a new network. I'm trying to behave. Go ahead. You come on now. Fuck is you tell me? Go ahead, Ariel. I'm sorry.
Oh, now it's my turn. So basically, I just kind of feel like to make it really simple and just end what I was saying before, it puts the Heat in a really good position right now. I feel like there's only a couple of teams that could probably.
We tried. Get your ass out of here.
That boy in the pack. Get him out.
The first one of the network, our very own Ariel Attias. We must send him to the Guangdong Tigers. Ni hao. Don't let his ass back in here. Pack him. Him and his Atari that he trying to FaceTime us from. Fuck him.
No, quit putting him in here. You can. That's over with. Adam, you had interesting BAM conversation that you wanted to bring up on the timeline, and I wanted to let you go ahead and kind of set that up for us to talk about.
Do not trade Bam for Kevin Durant. You do that, you're screwed. You're done. You're not winning a championship. You're done. You have no future. Your timeline is 1 year. Jimmy Butler is 33 years old. Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, and Kyle Lowry is your big three. You trade Bam Adebayo for Kevin Durant. Worst mistake this franchise could make for the next 15 years.
I skipped Threat on the Kyrie. Oh, he facts. Now I skipped Threat and Bryan and Jess, honestly, on the Kyrie Irving situation, but that's because I know Threat is biased and I know how he feels about Kyrie anyway.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna talk about Kyrie. I was gonna go straight for the front office and Pat Riley on that topic. Because agendas got to get pushed, and we don't let up at all.
This scheme nasty
at all. Listen, for Kyrie Irving to not even really be an option is disgusting to me. It doesn't make sense. I don't want to hear shit about no fucking vaccine when Mickey Arison is out here pushing other shit. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You're lost in the sauce, and I cannot help you, my brother. But for those that know, you know, it's very contradicting. Like my brother just said a little earlier, is it Uchiwali or is it one Mike? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. You gotta go for Kyrie. It don't matter, dog. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and if you miss out on all three, I'm packing niggas the fuck up, and it's that simple.
That's facts. I feel like we done beat a dead horse with most of these topics throughout the course of spaces, like on Twitter streams. And I don't have nothing else to talk about, so I'm finna let Bryan host. Bryan, you tell us what we finna talk about next, bro.
Oh shit. All right. Let's go with my negativity and say that they don't get Kyrie, they don't get KD, they don't get Donovan Mitchell. What's the move? I'll throw it to you, Royal. What would you like to see them do if all three of those guys are off the board and they got to come up with a plan on the fly?
Throw Pat Riley ass out the fucking building. That's what I want to see them do if they don't get nobody, bro. Like, look, now I've stayed away from that, you know, that doom and gloom Pat Riley talk because people hate it, and y'all know I don't care. Like, but it's the reality. I've stuck with Pat for a very long time. But to Threat's point that he's made over and over and over again, this motherfucker has missed several times since that Big Three era, and it's hard to find times that he hit outside of, you know, Jimmy Butler and a few stragglers.
Jimmy Butler was Wade though. That's the thing. That was Wade, 100%.
That was a him.
And that's my issue, dog. I feel like we attributing a lot of Dwayne Wade's success to Pat Riley. I'm saying it's
same thing that it's kind of similar to the situation that we was talking about last night, where people attributing the Miami Heat success to Kyle Lowry when there was several people involved in that. But Adam, you look like you wanted to jump in here real quick, bro. Go ahead and say what you got to say.
Yeah, if we're gonna blame someone, why are you blaming Pat? Why are they missing out on guys? How are they missing out on guys? You got to be specific. They don't have the assets to compete for these guys. Why don't they have the assets? That's the question we have to ask. One, they don't tank. We know that they haven't tanked. A lot of teams get their star players through tanking. They get a young player. They get a lot of lottery draft picks. That's how they get their star players. So what exactly, if we want to pinpoint, what exactly is our issue with Pat Riley?
Go ahead, Kendall.
I will say, I'll ask you, Adam, since you know a couple things. Do you think that there was a possibility last year? Yes. Okay. That boy sell used cars too, so if she need one, my man's will get her right, and in another way too.
My boy say he do need a PS5.
I do a little something strange for a piece of change, baby.
Hold on, let me get to this.
Go ahead.
It's poor. The answer is poor asset management. That's the issue that we have with the Heat. They never get rid of guys when they know those players are not.
That's what I was about to ask, bro.
Right. You can name. I can name 7 or 8 guys right off the bat over the last 5 years they've not kept, where they could have traded. They were on an expiring deal, and they could have traded for picks, but refused to do so. Not only that,
Goran Dragic.
Goran.
The 7 going in the rafters.
There are so many examples of them failing to realize that they need to move off of guys when their value is at its highest, and that's actually something that a team like the Clippers do perfectly well. They know exactly when to get off of guys, and that's how they had their draft picks in order to go get a guy like Paul George. You need to be able to assess where your Yes, Kendall?
Breaking fucking news. I just won free tickets to Texas A&M and UM.
Bro, you are a fucking menace, bro. Like, how dare you?
That was crazy. That was crazy. That was
bro. Like, that is
how we got KD.
Hey, so put that nigga in timeout. Put that nigga in timeout,
bro.
Like extreme.
I can't, don't you dare put that in timeout. That is not your place. Leah, Adam, the only person who can put that boy in timeout with the producer powers is me.
Anyways, as I was saying,
the fuck is you doing, boy? But nah, yeah, Kendall, you fucked me up with that shit, bro. But I kind of get your point, Adam. It makes sense.
One last thing.
Go ahead.
The Heat don't know how to manipulate the draft in any way. They don't know when to trade back. They don't know when to trade up. I think they got scared because of the KZ deal a few years ago. They traded up. They traded 3 second rounders to get KZ. Since then, they've been too scared. You should have been able to trade back in order to get a future first. Teams do that. The Knicks did it, and now they're in the driver's seat for Donovan Mitchell. The Heat should have been able to assess that, realize the position that they're in, and do that. You're not going to – Nikola Jovic, you're telling me that Pat Riley cares about Nikola Jovic when he's trying to go after Kevin Durant? You could have traded back, gotten even a protected future first in 2035. I don't care. Manipulate the draft. They never do it. They fail to do it. They don't recognize it. And I think changes need to be made in the front office, not cuts and firings, but additions. We need more people in the front office with more forward-thinking ideas like draft manipulation.
Like Adam Borai. Jess, you have been quiet long enough. Are you a Pat Riley stan? I don't know much about you.
I wouldn't call myself a stan. I'm somewhere in the middle, I'm young, but, I know enough to, I know a lot of people attribute some of the successes to Wade. I think he did a good amount before that. I think he proved himself even before he was with the Heat. Not going to mention the team. But I still hold on to hope. I think he knows what he's doing. I'm not going to say that this was a success. I'm not going to say anything about it until the offseason's over. I think it'll be a real stain on his reputation if nothing happens in this offseason and we stay like this without PJ and running it back pretty much. So I think that will be a real stain on his reputation. But look, there's still some time. I'm not sure. Everyone has like differing views of like, what is he doing? What is he not? I always believe that he's doing a lot behind the curtains. He's like the freaking wizard. I hope that might just be my optimism. But look, I'm not a stan. I'm somewhere in the middle. I've never been, besides the James Johnson running the team situation that we had. Other than that, I've never been sorely disappointed with any of the Heat teams. And so, I feel like every team goes through those ups and downs. I'm still holding out hope with him.
I guess. Go ahead, TJ.
Very quickly. I see the comments. They're talking about they talk about who drafted Wade and who brought in Shaq. Brother, it is 2022. I do not care what happened in 2003, 2005, any year that is not 2022. I do not care. Don't bring up nothing that man did from years ago. He brought in Luau Deng. That's what he did recently. He brought in ISO Joe Johnson. He paid James Johnson. He brought in Dion Waiters. That's Pat Riley. He didn't get Jim because that was Wade. So I don't. You said what?
He extended. James
He
Johnson, Dion
Kelly
Waiters.
Olynyk. That's Pat Riley's work. Like,
That
don't give me that.
Kelly Olynyk is probably the best free agent signing that Pat has had in a very long time.
Nasty.
What's
That
up, Durant?
is disgusting.
I just want to say this. It might sound like a lot of Pat Riley slander is going on, and I just want to say this. You got to reference Lil Durk in situations like this. He'll still be alive right now if you niggas ain't gas him up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gassed him up like this. So when we hold niggas accountable, you know what I'm saying? This is what happens. If y'all put him on that pedestal, then of course he's going to get cooked. If he's not on that pedestal, then, you know what I'm saying? It's not the cook session. It's not the hibachi grill that you're seeing right now. But y'all put him on this pedestal, bro. So, of course, he's going to get flamed when shit don't add up. But if he, you know what I'm saying, if he handle up and he do business like how we all expect and hope, then, you know what I'm saying, we letting off the gas a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But he got to come through, bro. Simple as that. Y'all put him on the pedestal, bro.
Y'all know, like, one time, we got to bring the Kitty Kang on here, man. Like,
yes, sir.
Gang.
Young Kane.
Kane. You got to get the Kitty Kang out here. That boy got a nasty don't care video out here, too, in these streets.
He don't.
But he don't. He definitely do not. But, yeah, 51 minutes. More than enough time for you guys to get a preview of what it is you can expect here on the Basement Sports Network. We really appreciate all you guys for joining us for this first episode. Again, make sure that if you want to sponsor this network, you guys reach out to either Adam Borai or the Basement's Twitter account. DM us. We got flexible plans. We're willing to work with you, but it's gonna cost a little bit now. You know what I mean? We go. You know what I'm saying? We'll work with you. But yeah, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all leave us a comment. Everything that you do. If you do all three, you the real goats. But if you do all of those things, it helps the algorithm. It helps us get found. It helps this channel grow. And that's what we're trying to do. Look at the girl in the background putting up that ticker down there. Ooh! Yo, okay. So whatever, bro. She on camera now. Shout out to the girl, Leah. Leah is our producer for tonight anyway. She on audition. We trying to figure out whether or not we're going to keep her around. Y'all know two of them things be a little too much for me to handle sometimes. I can't deal. I say, get off the screen now, Leah. Goodbye. But yeah, appreciate Leah for doing the producer work. But yeah, guys, make sure y'all visit our website. Make sure y'all interact with us because we're going to be here. And we're going to be here for a long time. Any final words for the first episode? I think everybody should give one thing they should say. Jess, you the newest one here. Nobody knows who you are anyway. Go ahead and give the very shortest, brief exit speech that you can give.
All right. Thank you guys for welcoming me with open arms. I really appreciate it. I always consider myself.
Us.
Was that too much already? Oh, shit.
No,
I thought you were cutting me off.
I'm talking to the like he's talking about get at me. We don't know how to find you, but I just told you several ways to find us. Use one of them and talk to us, bro. Like, yeah, we got to do all the work. Man, we just built the YouTube channel. Well, get your no. Go ahead, Jess. I'm sorry.
The people know what to do. That's all. But I always consider myself a diehard fan. I've never really talked sports, so cut me some slack at the beginning. But I'll get better at it. I was really happy to do this my first time. I hope to be around for a while. So
that's good. I like that. Very short. 2-3 sentences maximum. TJ.
Hey, man, y'all know the vibes, man. We here, bro. We back officially, bro, with my dogs. Y'all know how we get down, man. I'm excited to do this for another season. Y'all know how we gonna act if they don't do nothing, and y'all know how we gonna act if they make a big move. So get ready. It's something gonna happen, and y'all gonna know we gonna break the news. So hey, something coming from us. I'm happy to be here, bro. I'm excited to be back. We're officially here. We officially launched, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy that all this led up to this moment. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, bro.
Yeah, this is a real moment for all of us, for real. The boy Dale.
Hey, man, I appreciate all y'all coming through, fucking with us, giving us support. Keep it coming. Give us the cash so we can keep building this shit up. You know what I'm saying? We going to have shit coming in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Ramakan in the comments. Yeah, and I really appreciate y'all. I'm on a high right now. I ain't even finna fucking hold you. I love everybody up on this panel except for Jess because I don't fuck with her like that. I do not know her that well, so I just got to keep it 1,000. We ain't there yet, but them my dogs around here. Shout out to Leah for producing, and y'all just keep rocking with us, man, because you know we're gonna be here on game.
For sure. Really appreciate that being a dope first episode. Yeah, man. We know. Bryan.
Yeah, just want to say shout out to the basement. Shout out to everybody that came through, watched our first stream. That's a lot of people, man. That's dope. I love that. Personal message to my guy, Patrick. I was your biggest fan, and I want to let you know, Belmont Village, they got the best oatmeal in South Florida. They got Golden Girls playing 24/7, bro. You know, it's a great place. 3 strikes, Pat. It's a great place. I'll come visit sometime, bro. You know what you got to do.
You're a fucking animal, Bryan. I don't know who raised you, bro, but they need to do it again. Threat.
Man, shout out to everybody that is black. The end.
My guy. Bryan, one time for the one time, man.
Shout out to you guys. Dono's not there anymore, but I appreciate you guys all for coming out. Yes, I'm going to keep doing my spaces. I'll do my 3 a.m., 4 a.m. spaces still. They're just going to be more connected to the basement. I'll do a lot of my reporting on the bigger account. I'm going to stay on there, but it'll be directed to the basement. That's all where all my stuff is going to go. And I will say, I do think that the chances to get Kevin Durant have gone up exponentially over the last 24 hours. I'm not going to say that they're absolutely the favorite to get him, but they're playing it right for Kevin. They're playing it perfectly right. So that's all I'll say. I'll try to get more information for you guys. I'll do a spaces, probably not to, well, we'll see. I don't know. It's whenever I'm feeling about it. But no, again, I appreciate you guys. Royal, don't forget applications.
Okay. Young man, my name is not Alf, bro. Alpha Sydney is on Miami Heat Beat. If you'd like to see him, go to Miami Heat Beat. They have a Twitch, and you can watch him over there. My name is Royal A. Shepherd, a.k.a. Heen, a.k.a. That Guy, a.k.a. The Goat, a.k.a. One of Them Ones, a.k.a. I will cook your fucking ass if you keep coming on here calling me the wrong name. So, thank you guys in the comments, as always, for joining us, making the show much more fun than it would have been without you. If you're one of the 332 people left in this stream, make sure y'all leave us a like. Make sure y'all leave us a comment. If you made it this far, comment Kang Gang in the comments, and we might shout you out in the next video. So if you leave that in the comments, not in the live chat, but put it down there in the actual comment section. Comment Kang Gang if you made it all the way to the end, and we're going to make sure that we try and shout out a few people who did that in the next video. Yes, if you want any applications, like we have spaces. We are adding people to the basement. If you want to be a part of the basement, then make sure that you apply. The link is on our Twitter page. So if you don't know what that is, then you sleep. Go find it. It's ticking across the bottom. Go find the link on our Twitter page. Is it the pinned tweet? It might be, but even if it is or it ain't, go find it. It's on there, and then you can apply. And you need to apply by August 1st. But anyway, thank you guys in the comments as always for joining us, making it much more fun than it would have been without you. I told y'all, not in the live chat. Put it in the actual comment section below the video. Put it in the comment section below the video. But yeah, I'm not gonna say it no more. Shout out to my guy Adam Borai. Shout out to Threat, Bryan, Kendale, TJ, Jess, Leah in the background for producing. My man Major General Attias for popping on here, and everybody else in the basement. Y'all gonna be seeing a few of them coming later. Fuck it. Play the video, Leah.
Hey, someone throw up the meme with the white girl surrounded by black guys on the couch.
First of all, obviously, you know what's crazy? I just told Leah to play the video. She has no idea what the fuck she's supposed to do in this situation. No, she has no clue. And I think it's hilarious. Play the video, Leah. Leah!
I don't know what you're talking about. I could find a video to play. It's not going to be the one you want.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight.
Hey, Leah really Game 7 Kyle Lowry.
Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat pack in the air. We about to blow. This the basement, ain't
Game
nobody
6
safe.
Tyler
You
Hero
already
right
know.
there.
Grab a
What you
seat and
talking
kick your feet before you
Free
get too
gas.
comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the tray, yes and no, friends in the foes, the butlers and the heroes.